Todd, what do you try to accomplish when you get a quick turnaround like that? And obviously you want a different outcome tonight.
Well, it's doing the right things again, getting back to doing it. You go back in Montreal, with the exception of the first 10 minutes, we did a lot of good things. And, the previous game, Detroit, was similar. But it's getting back to doing the right things and paying a price. And, with our effort and our compete.
I guess in the time since you landed last night and today at 6 o'clock, what will you try to emphasize? I mean, those things, will you meet with the guys? What will you do?
Well, we'll meet and we'll go over what to expect from Vancouver, specialty teams-wise, and 5-on-5. And to be honest with you, with my message to the guys before the team, right now I'm a bit uncertain of what it's going to be. I mean, there's some things that were said last night after the game that I think will hopefully have resonated with the players and will stay with them. So I'm not sure which direction we're going to go here before the game.
Todd, does this stretch get you any closer to thinking about naming a captain?
No, not at all.
Further away?
I don't know if it's further away, but it hasn't pushed the urgency button that something needs to get done, because I don't think the C solves any of the issues.
Any lineup changes today you can share?
Proud will be in, Nikitin will be out, and Foligno will play, and Skilly will be out.
You talked about managing the puck and controlling the pace last night. Suffice to say you'd like to do that better today, or?
We need to do it better. The strength of our team and the success that we have had and will have is going to be based on making smart puck plays and being hard. These guys are going to, based on what I've seen, what I've heard as far as how they're playing a hard, heavy game, which might be a little bit different than the Washington game or even the Montreal game, which had a lot more speed and up and down the ice. We should be real familiar with this group, this team, and how they play. At least their players. Obviously, it's a different coach, but I think players still have the same instincts around the net and what they've done, and they're at the net and they're hard at the net. So we're going to have to battle and compete for Curtis in the net, so he can find pucks and he can get to pucks.
I was going to ask, what are the dynamics for a guy who hasn't played yet this year, goaltender? Do you talk to him? Does Ian go over things?
No. Well, Ian does the same. It's the same routine with both goalies. What he goes over, what he talks about. I think one thing Curtis has done, I think he's been in this role before, so he understands it. And he's a professional, so he knows how to prepare and get himself ready for an opportunity.
You're going with Eddie Lack tonight. How do you approach a guy like that who's not played too much in the NHL?
Got to make it difficult on him. Traffic at the net and pucks to the net. It's got to be a hard game for him as far as just his sight lines being able to locate the puck.
How close did you come to scratching veteran players beyond Nikitin for this game? You mentioned last night that the young guys have played fairly well, that you need more from your veterans. Have you considered playing that card yet?
You know what? It's something. We need more out of those guys. If we're going to turn this thing around, we need more out of those guys, and hopefully they can turn it around, and hopefully it's a bridge we won't have to cross.